Hey folks, it's Ridgar here, how you doing? Welcome to another stream. Now, I will just say I'm not entirely certain that it's all working properly, because I've got a big yellow error saying that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Now, I'm hoping that's not actually the case. They've got a new studio sort of thing going on, and I've been trying to use it because they're removing the other one. Hopefully, this is actually going to work for you, and that we are all live and everything else. So, before we go very much further, I would just like to say hello and welcome to the stream. Axel, Julie Clark, Jempy, Ryder, Bite Moose, The Maltese Panda, Sad Tomato, Cernian, NH Modding, Marion Lohan, Smoodalini, Patrio Gracemark, Jared Nolan. Hello and welcome to the stream. We're currently synchronizing data with other players because we've got another one just kicking into the stream right now. Is coming along to join us. I really am looking for Nameless AoE. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm really looking forward to things this evening. It's been several weeks since we were able to do a live stream. And hopefully we will actually be able to get through a live stream with relatively few hiccups. Epic Sodo, hello, welcome to the stream. Uppsala Hauser Markstedt, welcome to you as well. It is absolutely great to see you all. So before we do anything else, we will sit here and continue synchronizing. Oh, look, we're in. Alright, deal. Right, the squeaking, I am stood on top of the water thing. I'm just slowly bobbing up and down here as well. I'm running along it. I'm running along the top of it. So I'll tell you what, we'll move away from there because the squeaking is going to get irritating after a while. This evening we have got Patrio Gracemark joining us. We've got Axel joining us. We've got Mr. Steal Your Girl. We've got Smoodalini and we've got Ryder perched up on top of there, surveying his kingdom. I believe JJ is going to be joining us as well at some point. Mr. Steal Your Girl is otherwise known as the Maltese Panda. This is, for those of you who aren't aware, Senleia happened to go perusing through all the people that are following me on Instagram, and she's seen a picture of the Maltese Panda and said, oh, he looks quite cute. And so since then, everybody's been saying he's been trying to steal Senleia from me. And so he has now named himself Mr. Steal Your Girl. So anyway, we don't need to worry about that too much. He lives in Malta, and Senleia lives right here, and she's yet to go and book any plane tickets. So I'm not in the least bit concerned. Now, oh, hello, Ryder's coming through here. Look out for him. One more thing before we go any further with the live streaming. If you would like to consider getting yourself your very own farming simulator server, and you would like to be able to play with some friends yourselves, then you could also consider using the people who provide us with our server. That is Nitrado. There is a link to them in the description down below. They are absolutely wonderful. We hardly ever have any issues with them, and when we do rarely get issues, they fix them very, very quickly. They are very on the ball. They provide excellent and wonderful service. So there is a link to them in the description down below. Now then, we need to get on with the show. Who else have we had join us? We have also got, I think I said Marion Lohan. I said hello and welcome. Snack and Cactus, hello to you. Welcome to the stream. We've got some new stuff in here. We've got some new sheds, actually, by the look of it. We've got some new seed drills over here, all ready for doing seed drilling. We've got some new cultivators over here, all ready for doing cultivating. Look at those seed drills. Those things are monsters. Absolute beasts. Look at these things. Okay, we're going to have some fun using those. And then I think most of this stuff we had already seen. There's something over there. I'm not really sure what that is. That looks new. No, definitely. What is this? What are you? Global company something. You are... You know, I have no idea. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what that one is. Is something I'm sure is very important. We're not going to worry about it. Now, what we've also got over here is over in his shed, there are a couple of new tractors that have been bought. What we've had over the last few weeks...
Hello, Fritzka, my Diebchen.
Hello, Mr. Smoodalini. We've got a new class ducky over here. It used to be called a class Xerion, but it's now officially been called a class Ducky. So we've got a class Ducky here. We've got another class Ducky over here, and there's a few more over this side as well. We've got several class Duckies. So anyway, Mr. Smudo, how are we?
Yes. The thing you were wondering about is the potato washer.
Ah, Tatey Po
Yes,
Washer. Right.
Indeed, you put... Oh, the JJ joins.
JJ's joining us.
You put the potatoes in and get them out about 40 to 50% more valuable than before.
Ah.
Yes,
Valuable
we made in the last bridge session.
Yeah.
We did last week. We made $3 million of those potatoes.
Ah. Well,
and that was all one field. That was really fun.
Yeah, just to say welcome to James McMahon. And also, while I've not been streaming for 2 weeks, Mr. Smudolini here has organised a live event on our Discord server for absolutely everybody to take part in on the Saturday evenings that I haven't been streaming. And everybody's been allowed to take part. They've come on to this map and they've been doing a huge amount of work on here, doing all sorts of different things. So that's why we've progressed so much. That's why we've got extra things on here, extra machinery, more monies. Did we get any more land? Have you bought more fields?
We did, which is another reason why I joined you here. If you open up the map, the new fields are 34, 33, 26, and 24.
Where's 26 and 24?
They are
next
there, I see. Up near the river, yes.
Yeah. So we're slowly expanding now. So, yes, at the moment... oh, you wanted me to go and do poppies now, isn't it? You said I was to combine and go and do poppies. So where are we starting? Which field?
35. Right, the one right below the main yard.
Right.
The other guys should be there already.
Yep.
JJ will be joining you the guys there in a second as well.
Okay, no worries. I will mosey on down that way.
Okay.
So, for those of you... Bowen! Thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely fantastic of you. Very much appreciated.
I'm off then.
Okay, ciao, darling. We will see you later. So, yes, I have not been streaming for a couple of weeks. Most of you are aware. Senleia, we were both ill. I wasn't ill very much, to be honest. I was like, you know, it was kind of like a precautionary thing. However, Sen was quite ill. She was not feeling very good at all. In fact, it got to the point where we ended up having to get paramedics to come out and check her over. So she has been on complete bed rest for, well, it was well over a week. She's recovering nicely now. Her breathing is back to normal now, so she is actually able to breathe again, which is, you know, is quite a good thing. It's usually fairly beneficial. And she's making a full recovery. She's pretty much back to normal. Not 100% yet, but she is pretty much. I'm going to let Patria go next, and then I'm going to follow along behind. And we are cutting poppies today. We're going to go herring off around these fields. Chopping down these poppies. I'm just going to switch. Right, why is it... Oh, you know it would help if I unfolded this bad boy right here. There, if I was to actually unfold that one there. That's it. And then... why is it not unfolding? How have I lost... Well, I'm hoping that I've come back. Server issues, please bear with us while we feed the hamsters, says Ryder. I'm hoping that I am coming back. I'm hoping that it's now actually live and that you can hear what I'm saying. Even if we're just staring at a screen right here and we don't have anything else, I'm very hopeful. Because it looks like it.
Hey, dude.
Hi. I think I'm live again. I'm hoping I'm live again. I don't know if it's actually gone right the way through yet.
Yeah, I can see you joining just now.
Yes, I have.
In the stream.
I am live again. Right, YouTube's
I have no idea what happened there.
No, I thought my game had gone horribly wrong, but it doesn't appear so. It would appear that the server has had some issues. We might get this, ladies and gentlemen, through the evening. We might not. I know that almost the entire world is experiencing much higher internet usage, especially in the evenings at the moment. For some strange reason, it appears that everybody is staying home. Can't quite figure out why, but yes. So because of that, there is unprecedented strain on the entire telecoms networks. So just bear in mind that we may occasionally have a little outage. Hopefully it won't happen too much.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yes, I really hope so. Someone tells me how I get dairy cows milking in Farming Simulator 50. I don't know about 15. Is anybody trying to jump back in? Because I've just gone back to...
Yes, we are all trying to rejoin at the moment. And Axel and Petro are already here.
Yeah,
the other guys should be joining in a second. So, yeah, just go back. Everybody go back to the jobs they had previously assigned.
Right, I'm jumping through the different vehicle. You know what? I'm just going to run from here. I'm going to run over there. Don't know what Patrio is going to be like, because I know that the Australian connection can sometimes be a bit worse than the other one, so it might be that we're not able to do very much. Right.
Well, I hope we get to do at least a little bit.
Yes. Right, well, Mr. Steal Your Girl, if you carry on now... Oh, hang on. First need to... I already did that. I already unfolded it. Or folded it up. I did that, but well, I suppose the server was in the process of kicking me out.
Yeah. I think he didn't remember that.
Well, I think that's just downright rude. There we go.
Well, yeah.
Right.
How dare he forget you?
Patro looks like he's here as well. So I will follow along behind him. Jared Nolan, hopes this helps.
Ryder and Exla's back.
By the way, can't watch the rest of the stream. Just please crash a tractor epically. Right, I tell you what. I won't do it epically, but I'll do this just for you, Jared Nolan. Thank you very, very much for your support. That is absolutely fantastic. Really? I was hoping to do a little bit more epic than that. I was hoping that it would kind of like get the edge of this one and then flip me up onto the bank, kind of like that, and it was supposed to like flip me up. Is it gonna flip me up? No. Okay. I think I might have actually gotten stuck. I was supposed to just like make the combine bounce or something. I wasn't supposed to get stuck. This wasn't part of the plan. Right. Well, I might be able to get unstuck in a minute. I'm trying. I'm trying. I might have to unhitch the header a second. Oh no, we're drifting. We're doing that thing. If you keep like twisting the wheels a little bit like this, and then you drift, and I go forward a bit. There we go. Okay, I'm free. There you go, Jared. I have done you an epic failure. Hopefully, that was everything that you dreamed of. I'm hoping that was absolutely everything you dreamed it would be. And we're away. We got racing combines as well. We've got racing combines. Hello.
I hope it works now. I'll be off again.
Okie doke. Thank you very much, Mr. Sudo. Ciao, darling. Right then. We are racing up across here. I think Patrio has actually got a setting already for the GPS. So has he saved one for us in here? Let's have a look. We got serial sub GP field 35. We're in field 35, so let's see if that one works. So I'll go to here. Oh, hang on. No. Ooh, I don't know what that was. Let me go into here, and then I'll go back to that one. Snap terrain angle. Show lines on, like that, just so we can see where we're going. See if there's any lines here. And then if I go Alt-X, Right, why have you... What are you doing? That's the wrong cutting. What? I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I know what I do need to do, though. I need to go Control W. I need to auto width it. That's what I need to do. And then it's giving me an offset as well, very weirdly, and I don't know why. So I wanna get rid of that. No offset like that. Right, we will try that. And then it's page up. No, it's Control Alt page up. Alt page up and page down. So F35 serial. I've taken a different one. I'm going to go like that. There. And I'm going to go up through here. Okay, I've got something. I've got something going on here. I've got something going on with it, so hopefully this will work. Bravo, Frith. Later, everyone. Thank you very much, Mr. Jared Nolan. That was absolutely amazing. So, Michael Burke, Eric King, welcome to the stream. Bowen, I said thank you very much. I didn't actually say welcome to the stream, so welcome to the stream as well as thank you hugely for your support. And round and round we go like this. I will go on past Mr. Steal Your Girl over there, and we will come up through this way, and I will go into here, and then I will bring that one back round like that. Right, I'm just going to sort of straighten it up a little bit, and we're away. We got the three amigos running up and down across the field here. This is absolutely fantastic, fantastic, and awesome and wonderful. The three amigos ride again. This is amazing. So hopefully we won't get any more interruptions through the live stream. If we do, we do. Unfortunately, we can't do a lot about it. We know that there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, and all we can do is hope that it doesn't it doesn't like cause any major problems. Unfortunately, I can't really take screenshots while I'm recording, because my recording software does sometimes blip when it happens, and I don't want to risk doing that. Like, my recording software is really, really good in that it doesn't use up much in the way of system resources, right? It barely touches the system at all. So... and that's the main reason that I took it. I thought it was absolutely wonderful because it hardly steals anything at all from the system. However, when you try to get it to do several things at once, like doing screenshots and recording at the same time, it doesn't like it. So there is like a bit of a price to pay for the like the huge, like it's really good, it's really efficient when it comes to the system, but there is a bit of a price to pay for that, and that price is that I can't really do very much in the way of added extras. I can take screenshots with it, but it's usually better to try and do screenshots when I'm not actually recording, or I'm just like stood still. But I don't want to risk it while I'm broadcasting, so I have the screenshot bit is automatically switched off. But other people, you're free to take screenshots if you like. I think mainly you just want to see Mr. Steal Your Girl walking up, whizzing up across the field. Petro will probably catch a few. Petro will probably catch a few up through there. How do you shut off the red offset line? I don't know. I don't know how to set that. What? I'll screen snip and send it into Discord. Michael Burke. Thank you very much. Frithgar, he's got me. Right, Michael Burke has got my back. Ideal. Fantastic. We will make sure that Sen sees... Well, she has already seen your name. She did say that she thought it was quite funny. But yes, we will get that one posted up onto the Discord. Right, Petro is just lining up in there. I'm going to come in, round, and bring up the rear over this way. Over like that. It would probably help if I lined myself up over here. There we go. And fire that one up. I'm a little bit slow. I'm a little bit behind the curve.
Fritzka, mein Liebchen.
Hello.
The red offset line. If you open the menu with Control S, then you can reset offset line, and that makes it disappear.
Have I got an offset line on here?
No, you don't. I think that person asked.
Ah, right. It's just that button right there. That's the reset button for the offset. It's just that one right there. And then that gets rid of it completely. You don't have it then.
JJ would prefer that you don't turn towards him, so that there is no proof that he is driving a John Deere combine.
It's not here.
No, he starts from the other side of the field. Just because of that.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. There he is. We see him down there. We got Ryder with his someone with John Deere livery on the truck over there, looking fan-schmabulous. And then we got JJ proudly wearing the green colours right there in the middle of the field. He is doing this with pride, and he is saying loud and clear, Duck Zorley, look at where my loyalties lie. Duck Zorley, look and be amazed. And Duck Zorley looked, and lo, he was amazed.
Why do you hate him so much?
Ducky's gonna love it. We gotta do something to stop Ducky's head from getting too big. We got 6 tractors named after him now.
4.
4? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it should be.
Only 4.
It should be a black one, a class one, a class colored one, a red one, and a white one. But did you know that there is a whole series where Ducky uses almost exclusively John Deere equipment?
Is there?
Yes, there is.
Why is he doing this? I didn't think he liked the green stuff.
Yeah, he does that to challenge himself and better himself. You know, unlike stuff you do.
I don't challenge myself. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
I mean, you do live with...
Million Robot Challenge. Hashtag Hardcore Series.
Hashtag, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, I'm off again.
Okay, see you later. I said hello to most people, I think, at the moment. Mike Mains, did I say hello to you? If I didn't, I apologise. Oh, just put my spout out over here. Ryder is ready to come and get some stuff. Jimmy McKinley, hello and welcome to the stream. It's great to see you here. Yo, Miholic, Yol Miholic. I'm sure I'm butchering the entire name right there. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. That name I've completely messed that one up. I'm really sorry. Look at that. There's Jimmy. There's Jimmy wearing his colours with pride. Good old Jimmy. You know what? It'd probably help if I lift this one up. Okay, I will come in over here. Patrio's going whizzing up there, so I will go up next to Patrio over this side and take that run right there. Let's start up again. Away we go. There's another run. You got to admire Jimmy taking on the green combine over there. You do, because I know for a fact he's not the biggest fan of the green stuff. I know that there are some of you that are very keen on the green stuff, but I know that Jimmy isn't. It's a Serbian name, so yeah, call me Joe. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Joe is a lot easier for me to cope with than the rest of it. So, yeah, I'm afraid my Serbian is not up to scratch, so I have to apologise for that. I can guarantee that your English is considerably better than my Serbian. And that I can absolutely guarantee you. Now, what else? I know you said this before, but what wheel do I have? I have got the Driving Force GT. It's the Logitech Driving Force GT. It's there's what's it, the G26, is it? The G27, something like that. It's like the elite of the steering wheels. And then this one is still a GT steering wheel, but it's the cheapest one of the GT range of steering wheels. That's specifically the one that I went for, was like the cheapest of the entire range. It seemed like a really good idea to go for something like that. I didn't go for a really, really cheap. It does have force feedback on it, so it's like difficult to steer at times, which is good. I really like that. It makes it feel a little bit more real. It's a 2-pedal model, so it's only got 2 pedals on the pedal bit underneath. Some do come with 3 pedals, so you've got a clutch on them as well. This one does not have that. It's only got the 2, and it is a very good steering wheel. I really highly recommend it. It's, I would say, mid-price range. It's not one of the dirt cheap ones, and it's provided me with some decent quality. And yes, Mr. Steal Your Girl, or otherwise known as the Maltese Panda, I do keep meaning to add you in as moderator on the chat, but I keep forgetting about it. Until I actually get to the stream, and then it's a bit too late. I can't actually do it mid-stream. I have to do it after or before the stream. So I will try to remember after this stream, if I can. I will see what I can do. Theo Johansson, hello, welcome to the stream. It is great to see you here. I'm just going to have a mouthful of coffee a minute. Oh, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. We're doing quite well on this field. We are doing quite well on this field. Now then, I would just like to say, I have said this before, and I am going to say it again. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world at the moment. Right? There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of people are worried about what's going on in the world, and this is understandable. Right? It's completely understandable that there are a lot of people worried about things, and there's this big thing going on in the world where everybody is locked up in their houses. There's different ways that you can look at this. One of the big things that I've seen going around lately is don't look at this as you... Wait a minute. Why are you doing that? Right, I want that one to go there. Right, don't look at it as you are trapped in your house or locked up in your house. Look at it as you are home safe in your house. That's the kind of way you got to look at it. Now, oh, the tank on these combines, I'm not actually sure what the full capacity is. We're on 30% at 18,000 litres, so it's, I think they're 90k. I think they're about 90k. But yeah, there's a big thing going on in the world right now, and a lot of people are worried about it. So I just want to say that if you've got friends, family who are feeling a bit lonely and they are online, tell them to come and join our Discord. We've got a lot of people on there who spend a lot of time talking, and they are more than welcome to come along and join our Discord channel, have a chat with people, have a laugh. Don't care if you watch my videos or not. I absolutely do not care in the slightest if they watch my videos, if they've ever watched a stream, if they don't ever want to watch my videos. Big things are happening in this world right now, and so if people want somewhere to talk, if people want somewhere to go, then tell them to come on to the Discord. Invite your friends and family, bring them in, and tell them to come in. We got a community here, they can come in and chat. And we do talk about it a bit. We don't, like, it's, you know, it's not something that's discussed frequently all the time, but I definitely don't, and I don't have any kind of ban on talking about it. I know that some places you go, they don't like it at all, but it's something that's affecting everybody. It is something that affects everybody, so it's something that it's naturally people are going to want to talk about. So you can talk about it. We just try to talk about it in a sensitive manner. Let's just put it like that. We'll put it. It's a set. Do it sensitively, and then it's okay. This is kind of like, for me, it's. I try to understand where a lot of people are coming from. I see the rest of my family sort of struggling with this a little bit. My kids and my wife, because they're used to going out all the time. Me, personally, I rarely leave the house unless I absolutely got to. So my own particular lifestyle is hardly changed at all from normal, apart from the fact that I've got other people in the house more than I used to. Other than that, things haven't really changed. And I know that for some of you, this is the case. But for others of you, it is altogether different to what you're used to. And some people are struggling with it. And this is... I have no doubt that this, you know, it's not something to be ashamed of. It's not... I see so much stuff online at the moment about how everybody should be ashamed because all they have to do is stay home. And, you know, our grandparents or our great-grandparents or our ancestors from 10,000 years ago had to do this, this, or this. That's fine. We do what we got to do. That doesn't mean to say that everybody finds it easy. It doesn't mean to say that anybody is finding any of this stuff easy. There's a lot of concern. So don't feel that just because it's a little bit difficult or it's a lot difficult that you've got anything to be ashamed of, because that is complete and total rubbish. There is nothing to be ashamed of the fact that you might find it really, really difficult. I know a lot of people are finding this difficult, and I know a lot of people that aren't particularly finding it difficult, right? There's no real right or wrong with this. It's just a difficult thing that everybody's got to get through, and so that's what we're trying to do, and we're all trying to do this together. And that's what I'd like you to remember. So I just want you to all keep in mind that if you're not a part of our Discord server, you are more than welcome to come along and join. And if you've got any friends or family who are struggling and who do participate in online chat and are familiar with that, then they are welcome to come in and join us as well. Obviously, if someone isn't used to online chat and it's not something that would interest them, it's probably not the community that they want to join, but the offer still stands. They are there, and I really couldn't care less if you get 200 people joining who have never even heard of me and just want somewhere to chat. Bring them in, by all means. It doesn't matter. So anyway, back to the job at hand. We have done one very large field of poppies right here, which means that we're going to have a whole load of poppy seed buns. Now, I will just say, you need to be careful consuming poppy seeds, okay? Because apparently, and I only found this out fairly recently, poppy seeds, despite the fact that they're quite legal and you can have them, if you get tested at a sporting event, if you get a drugs test done at a sporting event and you've recently had poppy seeds on a bagel or poppy seeds on a bun or something like that, did you know that you can sometimes be you can fail a test with them? The poppy seeds will actually cause you to fail a drugs test. I didn't know this. I genuinely didn't know this, that poppy seeds will cause you to fail a drugs test, which I think is, like, I had no idea. I had absolutely no clue about that. I got a feeling that sesame seeds might also do the same. I don't know. I can't guarantee that. Look at that. Look at that for some driving. We got 3 more amigos running along here. We got Mr. Steal Your Girl, we got Jimmy J, and we've got the Pink Buffoon over this side, racing along in front. Ryder is coming racing up there to go and grab a few more poppies. We've got Petro out on the end, who is just tidying a few things up, and he's finishing up over there. I'm going to lift that one up, and then I'm going to go down this side. I'm going to take I'm going to skip that run, and I'm going to go to this run right here. This should be the right one. This should be the right one. You can call me Mr. Pan. You've called yourself Mr. Steal Your Girl, right? You've laid it out there for everybody to see. And there we go. Perfect smooth driving by Patrio right there as we go on past each other. And Ryder is almost full on here, so we'll just dump in the last of it. He's going to try and sideswipe me now, and he's going to blame it on me as well, isn't he? That's what he's going to do. He's going to try and sideswipe me and blame it on me. Sad Tomato, thank you very much for your support, sir. That is absolutely brilliant of you. Love your videos and live stream. Hello.
Hello. Can you stop looking at me, please? It's embarrassing enough.
Okay, I will stop looking at you. There we go. I've stopped looking at you. I'm not looking at Jimmy J, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking at the trees just above that green combine that's coming racing up past. There it is. Oh, there's some more scenery just there above the green combine. The green combine is getting in the way of the scenery. Look, see the hot air balloon up there?
No, I'm on the grass. You won't be able to see me now. Camouflage, conveniently coloured.
Blending in.
It's hard work driving this thing, having one hand on the steering wheel, the other one on a fire extinguisher. I'll let you get back to it.
Okay, I will do that. Always with the digs at the green stuff. There's always people with the digs at the green stuff. I don't get this. Some of the first tractors I ever drove, apart from Massey 35, were some old John Deeres. John Deere 2650. That was one of the first tractors I ever drove for any real length of time. And it's one of those old John Deeres with the rounded front on the cab. Oh, it was a wonderful tractor. That was an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, amazing tractor. And I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get what the dislike is for these combines for the green stuff. Now, question, Mr. Panda, Mr. Maltese Steal Your Girl Panda. We got to go and do this field here next. Are we going to turn round? Are we going to change the direction of our GPS to do this next one, or are we going to do the short runs? Not really sure. I'll let one of them set up. Actually, I don't know how we turn it round. I'm not quite sure how we turn it round. Elon, hello. Welcome to the stream. Who else have we got? Pig Showman Master. Welcome to the stream as well. It's great to see you here. Let me... Not sesame. Okay, so it's not sesame seeds. It's just poppy seeds that you can fail a what do you call thingy on a drugs test. Stephen Teward? Is it Teward or T-Word? Stephen, it's either Teward or T-Word. First or second? Did I get there? Was it first? Is it the first one or the second one? T-Word or Teward? It's one or the other. I'm sure of it. This is where he tells me it's actually option 3, something I've never heard of. Or would never have even guessed. We carry on over here. I'm just curious if someone is going to be altering the GPS to fit the new bit, or if we're running up and down here in the straight lines. And Jimmy's doing something over there. Feed Guy! Hello, Feed Guy Gaming! Hello, welcome to the stream. It is fantastic to see you here. And I know why Frithgar behaves as he does. Blame it all on the JDs. It's nothing to do with the JDs. Oh, hello. Right, Petro is setting up a new course over here. So I'm going to let him do that. And then once he's done it, he'll save it. And then we'll all be able to have the same course in theory. And we'll be able to use it. And hopefully that will work out. Twisted12, hello. Welcome to the stream. Pig Showman Master has just joined the Discord. Hello. Welcome to the Discord as well. It's I'm not actually able to go and look at the Discord at the moment, but I will do. So we're just going to wait for Petro to set this one up. Jimmy's hiding himself away over in the corner, all the way over there, with his green machine that we're not looking at. We're not acknowledging. We're not acknowledging the fact that he's driving a green machine at all. We're just pretending. Excuse me. I'm just going to have a bit more drink. Right, field 34, serial EW. Ideal. Right, so we want to go Control S so that we load here. And then we go into the second screen here. And we look through. That one is the one that we want. So I've just click on that one. You only need to click on it, just like that. And then we go over to here. I think you do have to press auto width so that you set your width, because otherwise I'll have a different width, although I'm not sure about that. Oh, wait a minute. No, I've got offset now. Right, was I supposed to do that or not? I don't know if I was supposed to auto width it or not. I think I was. But anyway, what I've done is I've now got that offset bit again. So I'll go back to serial F34 over there. That's oh no, it's still done the same. Okay, and then I will do that one. So that gets rid of the offset bit. That's gone. Then I can come over to here, next to these two, and we go whizzing up.
Frithgar, mein Liebchen.
Hello.
The Mr. Ryder is all at the moment on his way back from the sell point.
Yeah.
Once he rejoins you on the field, I would ask you and him to switch jobs. You will do the unloading for the field 34.
Right, okie dokie. No worries.
Yes, and he will take over your combine. and do the harvesting.
Tell him not to scratch it. I've been looking after this one, okay? I've looked after this one meticulously from the moment I got into it. I don't want to see it scratched.
Sure. But because I think you have never done unloading on the stream before, I think.
No, I've never done grain carting. I've always, in real life as well as in game, I always try to avoid doing grain cart and try to drive the combine because I like driving combines. But I will jump into the truck and see if I can do it. I make no promises though.
After field 34 is done, you get to start harvesting field 33.
Right.
With your favorite crop in the world on it.
What? I don't like the sound of this. I do not like the sound of this at all. Ryder says that he can dodge things. We'll see, Ryder, we'll see. We'll see.
What do you mean? What do you mean you don't like the sound of that?
Germans... I say this, you know, I don't like to make sort of generalized statements about entire nations, but Germans are not known for their sense of humor. And the fact that you're laughing fills me with foreboding.
You get to drive a very sexy turquoise root crop harvester for that field.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Onion harvester by any chance?
How did you know?
Because you're laughing, like I said. You'd be telling us next that you used to be a painter.
Whoa, dude.
Sorry, dude, folks, that was just a reference to something that he posted. He posted very, very recently. Right, what is going on with my combine?
Well, technically, I am. Well, I wouldn't call myself a painter, but I do draw at times.
Right, okay, enough said.
And I was a soldier.
Right, let me, oh, hang on, I want to just break that one off of there. Okay, Ryder, it is all yours. Let's see if I can handle this truck.
I have confidence in you. Oh yeah, and if you look over to towards field 35, when you pass it, you might be able to see Mr. Axel drive the big cedar.
Ah, right, okay. We'll go over and we'll have a look at him in a minute. We will go whizzing
because
past
you do have a bit of time while you wait for the guys to fill up, so...
Right, no worries.
You can take a short look.
Go and unload these two down here, and then I'll get some from Ryder over there, and then I'm hoping we can go and have a look at Axel, and we can see him working his way round the fields. And we go on up here. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right, there we go. Oh, I would just like to say a big welcome to someone. Is a new membership for the channel that I didn't actually see until today. It's the first time I actually seen it, but I see the membership joined 2.5 weeks ago. So it's since I did my last stream. A person called Bad Pilot who has become a channel member. So if you're watching, or if you do watch this later on, I'd just like to say a big hello and welcome to the channel. You are, of course, now in the Great Book of Names as well. I've added you in, and I apologise for not having seen you sooner. It was a little bit remiss on my part. I should have paid more attention. Right. That was...
Well, I mean, how long have you forgotten the panda in the moderator list? So it's really nothing new.
Well, yeah, there is that. There is that. It's not my fault. I've been distracted of late. I've had distractions to deal with of late, so it's entirely not my fault.
Sure.
I feel that you know I've had valid distractions. I feel that I've got valid excuses. Right, there's Patro emptied out.
It's all Sen's fault anyway, isn't it?
It's all Sen's fault. Yes, it is indeed all Sen's fault. If she hadn't gone and gotten herself a chest infection and gotten us all worried up, then none of this would have happened. So it's all Sen's fault. So we're going to blame him. Gerbil Williams, by the way, hi Frithgar, I'm actually playing Satisfactory at the moment, but the thought I could always improve things with your dulcet tones in the background. Bowen, his tones are definitely not dulcet. Yeah.
I just like to point out that you just called your wife a him.
Did I?
Not sure what's up with that.
I don't know, mate. When did I say that?
We're just gonna blame him, was your last sentence after you finished complaining about Sen.
I think I was blaming, so I was talking about someone else. Must have been. Yeah, it's the only logical explanation. I must have been talking about someone else, because I would never do something like that.
Obviously. Yes. Obviously.
Don't you go trying to blame me for things. It's nothing to do with me. It's not my fault.
Didn't you know that's the standard?
What? It's
to blame you?
No, it's Smudo's fault. I know.
Mine?
Yeah, it's Smudo's fault.
Nuh-uh.
It's how it works.
Your fault. It's your fault, and if you're not there, it's Ryder's fault. We all know that.
Ah. Right, well, I'm going to go over this way now, and I'm going to see a young man who is driving around in a bright green machine. He's called Jimmy J. He's driving a John Deere combine over here. He's driving it with pride, but we're not going to look at Jimmy J driving his John Deere combine because he's a little bit shy. So he doesn't want us to see that he is sat here in this combine driving it like that. Look there.
What? Jimmy J doesn't want us to see that he's in a John Deere combine?
Well, at the moment, Jimmy J is squatting in the middle of the crop, just squatting out of sight. So maybe we won't go and have a look at what he's doing over there because he may want some privacy for that particular spot.
Yeah, maybe the coffee is looking for a way out.
I don't know. I wouldn't like to say, but we'll let him continue his squat in peace because we all know that if you're squatting in the crop somewhere, it's best not to. If one of your colleagues jumps out of the combine and then runs off and squats down into the crop out of sight, we all know. Anybody that's ever had anything to do with agriculture, you leave him to it. You don't go and find out what he's doing because you're liable to get something thrown at you. So you know
that sounds like either you've been thrown at or you threw something at somebody.
I've never been daft enough to have something thrown at me, but I can assure you I have thrown. I have definitely thrown. Right, we've got Mr. Axel over here. No, not quite like that. No, we've got Mr. Axel over here. Excuse me a minute. I need to just have a little bit of a cough and a splutter.
Yeah, I'll be back later on.
Okay, bye. Lee J. Giles, what kind of semi is that? We have got, actually I'm looking on here, we got an RR647. I don't actually know which one this one is. It's that one right there. So I'm afraid I don't know which one it is exactly. We could have a look at the machinery list in a minute, but we're going to go and have a look at Axel over here driving around the field, driving this brand new. I'll tell you what, we can. Do you have show line activated on, or does it stay off? Or is it? Oh, right. Okay, they're just figuring that bit out. I want to go into here into the shop. We've got various different machineries in here. And we've got sugar beets, we've got carrots, potatoes, onion. Goodness, why would you want an onion harvester? I just can't for the life of me. We have got this one. This is the truck we're driving around in, the RR1156. 95,000. It's 1,156 horsepower. Is actually a Stevie mod, I believe. I believe Mr. Steve. We've got several Stevie mods on here, and they are. There should be a link somewhere. I'm not sure where the link is. You can always come and join the Discord. There'll be links to the Stevie mods over on the Discord. He's got a Facebook page, and he's basically taken all of the base game machines, and he's given them extra options. You've got full color options on all of them, plus you've also got increased capacities, things like that, and loads of other options on them as well. It's actually really, really good. He's got all of those available over on Discord, and they're really handy, especially if you want to work a big map by yourself. You've got all these extra capacities that you can go and use and work, and the machines are sped up. That's what we're doing with the combines as well. They're all Stevie ones as well. And especially if you're more of a solo player like I am, if you want to play a 4x map, it makes a big difference. It really does. It's absolutely fantastic. So we're going to drive here right alongside Axel. We're not going to say anything. We're not going to do anything apart from just trail along behind him up across the field in a really creepy fashion and just generally terrify him. And the whole world is watching, Axel, so no pressure. No pressure at all. Don't want you to feel pressurized, but absolutely everybody across the world is watching right now. Not lots of people, but that there are people represented from every continent in the world apart from Antarctica. Let's just leave it like that, shall we? So no pressure or anything, but you are being watched around the globe right now. Your driving skills right now. Okay, if you... Alright, there's... Axel has someone following me. I'm scared. Right. I'm on my way, ladies and gents. I'm on my way. I'm chasing down across the field. You're only half full. Mr. Maltese Panda, steal your girl. You're only half full. That's not needing emptying. You've got at least another 50% on board yet. Although, to be fair, I don't know if I'm going to be able to unload all the combines and then go and tip all this lot out wherever it's got to be tipped out. So we'll have to see about that. Who else have we got here? James Collins, hope you feel better, Frith. I'm feeling a lot better myself. I am absolutely feeling much betterer. I'm feeling much better than I was. I'm pretty much back to full health. And, yeah, there's... it's been an interesting few weeks. Mainly the issues that I've had for the last week have been sort of getting used to everybody, you know, we're all getting used to this whole virus thing that's going around the world, and the lockdowns that we're all experiencing. We're all being told that we got to stay at home, and I've said before that it's not like a lot different to my normal lifestyle, but the difference is that I'm not used to having so many people in the house all the time with me, because the rest of the family are more used to like going outside into the sunshine and fresh air and visiting other people, whereas me, I tend to just sort of stay where I am, and occasionally people will come to me, and that's about it. It doesn't happen very often. I'm not very good at this. Have these things gotten shorter? Or have the headers gotten wider or something? Because I'm pretty sure the last time I came up across the field, I was able to do this a lot better. I feel that I was doing a lot better last time than I am this time. I mean, it's still happening. I'm still getting the thing unloaded, but I'm definitely not doing it as well as Ryder was able to do it. I will state that right now. Ryder did a much better job. Right there. They say self-isolation. I say weekend. Yeah, I'm about the same as that. See, it's England. This weekend, we've had a special message from our Prime Minister stating the whole staying at home, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a suggestion. You are required to do it. And he's doing this because we're actually forecast some really, really nice weather this weekend. And so there's going to be a whole load of people who are going to say, well, actually, the lockdown doesn't apply to me personally. It's everybody else. I'm just going out for a bit of exercise with my caravan and 6 kids and auntie and uncle and the 300-mile round trip. It's nothing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not actually doing anything that I shouldn't be doing. We've had a few people like that. There have been a few people like that. So we've kind of got issues at times. Now, we've got a Mr. Jimmy J over this side. What's he got?
Fritzka, mein Liebchen.
Hello.
I see that you are nearly full.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do the poppy direct to sell, and Northern Plains at the top of the map is the best for poppy. So once you are completely full, I would ask you to go sell the poppy.
I just try to persuade this person that's not Jimmy J, that's not driving a green combine, to put the spout out so that I can get some of these poppies off of him.
Oh, you mean Jimmy J in the John Deere combine?
Yeah, that would be the one. Yeah. There he is. He's done it. He's put the spout out. I don't know why he stopped here, though. I don't know why he's parked up. It's alright, JJ. We don't mind. We're not going to judge you for driving the John Deere. I mean, yeah, Ducky probably will.
I need to shout, I'm here. No, I'm
Who's
just having
shouting?
problems with the GPS mods.
Ah.
That's all. Yeah, I'm getting 4 frames per second with it. Such a great mod. See ya.
Okay. Ciao, darling. Right. Axel is doing a great job up here. He's circumnavigated the field now, and he's just getting started in the land work over here. He's doing great. Where is it that I got to go? Somewhere up here, somewhere.
Northern Plains.
Plains.
Above the river.
Okie doke. I was going to trail Axel up across the field, but I think I ought to get myself in gear a little bit and get up there, because it's a fair old trip, isn't it? So we will head up that way. We'll come back and pester Axel a little bit later. Is this Axel's first stream? It is, isn't it?
I think so. Yes.
Yes,
he has been.
I've only just put him into the Great Book of Names recently.
Oh yeah. So it must be his first stream then. Yeah, he has been in the 2 bridge sessions we did the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm not actually streaming, and there is the distinct possibility that whilst this whole virus shenanigans is going on, there could very well be other streams that don't happen, because it's quite difficult for my son. For when I'm streaming, he's autistic. He's quite highly autistic, and so it's quite an upheaval for him. And it's quite a stressful thing for him knowing that I'm doing a live stream. It's different to me doing my normal recording. And he finds the whole experience quite stressful. And so some weeks it's really difficult. Some weeks I know like a day in advance there's no way it's going to happen this week. It just can't happen. Other times, not so much, but it's still something that sort of has to be played by ear. So there's a very, very good chance that it might not happen again. We may have more streams that don't happen. It may get to a point where I say we won't do any streams for 3 weeks, just so that I can give him a break, because week after week it does build up his stress levels quite a bit. So it will be played by ear. And if I'm not streaming, Smoodelini is intending, or at the moment at least, intending to keep doing what they've done for the last few weeks, and that is, so I want to go Northern Plains, is this one just over here, isn't it? And that is to play a long session on this map, where everybody's invited. You all get time slots on here, and you can come along and have a go and have a blast, and it's lots of fun for everybody involved. Now, I think this is the Northern Plains one. I'm hoping that I'm on the right one. So we want to start selling poppy right here. Like
yes,
that.
You are. The other one is for the trains.
Right, okay. So there we go. Well, wait, why has it stopped? Oh, wow. I was expecting it to lift all the way up. That was quick.
No, this trailer was worked on for us by Mr. Tony Stark, so it fits 300,000 liters instead of the usual 70,000, and it unloads 50,000 instead of the usual 5,000 per second.
I see. Right, this is not this trailer here, ladies and gentlemen, is not actually an official Stevie one. This is a private one.
No, this is has never been a Stevie one. This is a Black Sheep modding.
Oh, of course,
trailer.
Yeah. He only does the standard ones, not other modders stuff, doesn't he?
Exactly.
So there we go. This is not anything whatsoever to do with Stevie in any way, shape, or form. The truck is a Stevie one, isn't it?
Yes, the truck is edited by Stevie.
And we got a Black Sheep modding trailer here, but this is not a Black Sheep modding trailer. We have privately modified this one for the server. So it's not a mod that is given out. It's one that you use when you're on the server, but that's it.
Indeed, yes.
But that's the same with a lot of things. Like, it's the same with a lot of things that I do as well. With my maps and stuff. They're modified, and then I don't upload them because that's extremely bad etiquette. So we need to keep that in mind.
Yes, we will. We only use these for the stream. I mean, once you have them, you can use them for yourself. Obviously, we can't control that.
Yeah.
But those will not be uploaded for public use.
But that being said, the edits that have been done, like on this trailer, stuff like that, they are very, very basic edits that anybody can actually do. You don't need any special programs at all. You can simply do that edit on Notepad, and literally everybody can do it. I did a video of how to do it a couple of years ago, I think, and I was considering doing another one.
The only things we change is capacity or output.
Yeah.
What silos is concerned, because we are lazy and impatient. So. Yeah.
Exactly. But then I've done the same. What do we got in here? Lord Thunder Monkey, change is always very hard for kids like that. My son is high functioning but still have issues with change. See, I like the... Yeah, that is quite a big thing. High functioning. A lot of people mistake high functioning for he's fine. However... high functioning just means that they work really, really hard and they're able to function apparently normally. But in order to do what most people consider normal, they've really got to work hard to be able to do it. High functioning is like they're working really hard just to appear normal. So then they're the sort of person that might seem to like have a anger management kind of issue or something like that. It's not anger management, it's just that, someone said to me, it's not anger management issues, it's, fool tolerance issues. That's what it is. It's not anger management, it's idiot tolerance. That's what it is. They got idiot tolerance issues, not anger management, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. I thought that was wonderful.
That sounds indeed funny.
Yeah, I thought that was absolutely perfect and spot on. Right, if Patrio can actually hook his over the top of Ryder, we'll be able to get that one done over. Is it going to work? I think
okay, I am off for now again.
Okay, ciao, darling. We'll
Talk
see you
later. Yep.
Who else? There was another question. Didn't Stevie do an edit of Gold Crest Valley? I don't know if it was on FS19. I'm not sure about that. I think he probably did. Stevie's done quite a few different edits of different things. Who else?
He edited the Felsbrunn map, is what he did.
Felsbrunn map? Yeah.
Yes,
for FS17. Did he do one for FS17?
I'm not sure.
No, I'm not 100% sure on that either. It may have done. We're not quite sure. NH Modding, did you modify Estancia Lapacho? I didn't modify the map. What I did do was I did some editing using, well, it wasn't really editing. I did some ground, you know, the modification tools. I used the, what are they called? These, it's not even on here. I don't even have access to it. You know, the bit on here, the landscaping, that's the word I'm looking for. I did some landscaping on there before I started. Right, so we want to go, no worries, thanks, oh Dark Overlord. I don't know where the Dark Overlord thing originated from. Probably because I'm Frithgar, the Insane, the Warlock on World of Warcraft, which is kind of dark. Right, our next field is the circle field, I think, up here. So we're all going to go traipsing off up there and drive right across this beautiful field that has been carefully planted by Axel. We're going to go and have a look at Axel doing some more planting again. This trailer is the one by B&M. Just B&M trailer. Let me go and have a look in the garage. But yeah, on the Estancia Lapacho map, I did a little bit of editing using the landscaping. And that was it. It's that one right there. It's the BSM Semi-Tipper 70,000. It's just been modified a little bit. That's all. Hello.
Hello. I see that you guys are done down there, which is...
Feed
what
guy!
Did you do?
Stay healthy. Dude! Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, that is...
What did you... Damn!
Oh, dude! I don't know what to say. That is
absolutely... I would ask you to drive your truck up to Field 8, which you correctly saw that it is Poppy as well, but you will not be unloading anymore.
Right.
You will now go back to the yard and drive the wonderful turquoise onion harvester
What?
towards fields 33, and we'll harvest the onions with Mr. JJ.
Right, I will keep that in mind.
No.
I'm just going to follow Axel across the field here. Quietly. With sinister intent. He missed the spot.
Leave poor Axel alone.
He missed some. There's a wild frith following him. No, I'm not wild. I'm quiet and sinister. Feed Guy Gaming, you, sir, are an absolute legend. I will just say. You are an absolute legend. I'm trying to think of something to say thank you. Thank you, I guess. It just
well, you could do the jobs I planned out in meticulous hard work.
I could.
I mean, he is part of the admin team after all.
I could do that. I could do that. But yeah, like saying thank you doesn't really seem like enough. Lee J. Charles, you can be very creepy, Frithgar. I'm not creepy at all. I was just following him. That was all. I was just being friendly, watching him from a distance, silently in the darkness. That was all.
Oh God. No, they are right. You are creepy, dude.
Right, okay. I'm going to go and find one of these onion harvesters that you want me to use. Goodness me. Senleia had a pizza earlier, ladies and gentlemen. There's a homemade pizza. I had a homemade pizza that she and my son made, and it was absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. She had one, and it was just completely full. That's a carrot one. It was completely full. It was turquoise, he said, wasn't it? Of onion.
Mr. Frithgar.
Oh, I could smell it when I walked into the room. The onion on that pizza was just awful. Oh. Yes,
be thankful it wasn't pineapple.
I've got the perfect way you can thank Mr. Feed Guy. And that's to give the money to someone in need. So I'll send you my bank details.
I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I'm getting a lot of wheel spin from this thing. Quite sure why it's wheel spinning. Yeah, I'll absolutely keep that in mind, JJ. If you could just post in the chat your account number, your sort code, and the little 3-digit security number on the back of your credit card, that would be absolutely wonderful. And just for a security check, we'll also need your PIN number. Just saying, dude. That's all.
Well, and the name of his first pet, no?
It might help, I suppose. It might help just to keep things just to let things go smoothly.
And his mother's maiden name?
That yeah maybe yeah we could try that. We could try that. Whatever works, really, I suppose. Whatever works. Logic Gaming, hello, welcome to the stream. And just wondering if we got anybody else. I was just saying about the Estancia map as well. That's all I did was I did a little bit of modifying and I put down a few silos and stuff like that before I started it. So I didn't actually like edit the map in any way. I just added those bits in before I started. That's all I did. And then I started the series after that. So there wasn't really anything in particular. I plonked those things down. I didn't do any big lot of changes. I just like added a little bit of concrete and smoothed out in between the machines. The only change that I did make was the silage fermenter that I'm using. I altered the capacity of that one to 1 million rather than whatever it was on, because it's one that is on the Modhub, the in-game Modhub, but I didn't like the capacity that was on there, so I altered the capacity to something quite a bit bigger.
The one you are using on Estancia is not the one on the Modhub, it's the one we used on this map previously, and we already upped the capacity to 500,000 before you ever got your hands on that.
No, the one I'm using on Estancia is definitely not the one you had on here.
Using the global company one, yes?
Yep.
Yeah, and that one we had before we had
You had it
the
on
GTX
here,
one.
but that one is also on the Modhub, isn't it?
It is, yes, but with a very, very low capacity.
Yeah, it had...
Of, I think, 100,000 liters or something.
Right, what's going on here? I need to... Ah, there. Alright, I need to lower that one down.
Okie dokie, I am off for now.
But yeah, it wasn't the one from the server because I keep all the server mods in a separate folder, so I re-downloaded it and then realised afterwards it was the wrong capacity. But I've got mine set on a higher capacity than the one you got on here. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing. But that's it. And yeah, anyway, thank you very much, Mr. Smudo. We will see you a bit later. I'm going to go Alt E like that. That starts it. And then we go forward a little bit like this. Oh no, I got to press Alt E again so that I do that. And then we get to about there. And then I go Alt E once more. And that saves it. And then I go Control S to go into here. Right, I've got the width is already set and everything on there. We show line, snap terrain angle, that's all looking good. And I want to save this one as F. Okay, does anybody, field 32, isn't it? Field 32 onion. There. Right. Save that one. Oh, that didn't work. Oh no, there, field 32 onion. Right, I have saved it. That's done. That's everything that we need. And then I go into here, 30 foot. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty swish. Right, we've done it. There we go. We are away. We have got this one now working, and there is a lot of onions coming into this field. We've got a lot of onions in here. This harvester is actually pretty cool. I will give it that. This harvester is actually pretty cool. So yeah, that was the only change that I made on the Estancia map. Was I modified a couple of bits to start with. I altered the capacity and the speed of the silage fermenters, and then the rest of it was just a bit of playing around using the landscaping tools that everybody has access to. So you might not be able to put the silage fermenters in there, but the rest of it, the silos and stuff like that, you could probably put in there, even on console, and you could certainly change the yard around like I did. I also put in a cattle pen as well. The cattle pen in there, that was another bit that I added in, and then I just kind of like made it look as natural as possible with everything in there by using the landscaping tools just to subtly go round and like blend the concrete in, give it like an area of square of concrete that looked like it had been freshly laid for the new area. And then we have the cattle pen. I made that look like it was there a little bit longer, and so on and so forth.
This guy.
Hello.
Hello. We're going to crash.
Are we?
Yeah, because this header actually is wider than what it says in the shop.
I thought you meant like with the game was going to crash for a minute. You had me worried.
Oh, no.
I thought, oh hello. What's going on now?
I used it on a solo play, and I think the meter said 8 meters, but it goes 9 meters wide.
Ah, right. Let me have a look in here a minute. What have I got? Oh, it says 30 feet. I got 30 feet on that.
Yeah, I've got about a meter overhang on
yeah, I have got a bit of overhang on here as well. I'll tell you what, while Smudo's doing that, I'm going to alter this one. So I'm going to go Control S like that, and then I'm going to increase that increment. 30, we'll put that up to 33 feet like that, there. So we're on about 33 feet. And mine says 32.95 feet. I'm going to try running it like that. I don't know if
33. I can... I'm pretty sure a meter is 3 feet.
Yeah, well, a meter is 3.1 feet. So I've got it on 33 feet now. It was on 30 feet. So that should be close. It's looking a lot better anyway, on width-wise on it. So if you run yours on as close to 33 feet as you get as well, then we should be a lot more likely to be able to keep going.
Roger that. See ya.
See ya. Right. Hey, Frithgard, don't tear up. Yeah, I might just do it. It's not an onion harvester, it's a big vacuum cleaner. I love the colour on this thing. This is absolutely fantastic, the colour on this thing. Isn't this beautiful? Is this not the most beautiful onion harvester you've ever seen? Not that I'm all that pleased about running an onion harvester. Even if I was still in agriculture and there was a large amount of money to be made harvesting onions, I still wouldn't do it on principle. Right? I don't think the world needs any more onions. I tell you what, it doesn't like to actually move very much, does it? Like it does actually struggle with movement. Forward movement seems alright. I'm just going to like tidy up the end a little bit down here. Make it a little bit easier. We'll wait until JJ has come all the way up through, or most of the... Well, I suppose we can try and pass each other. See if that works. It might. We may have some success with it. And what I'll do is I'll come round this way like this. I suppose I could lift the header up. Like that. There, that might make it a little bit easier for us. What a strange-looking machine. Gempy. Hello, welcome to the stream, Gempy. Just in case I haven't said hello and welcome already. Well, admittedly, I've never seen one that looks like this either, because what we've essentially got is a very, very large topper, and then we've got this tiny little bit of a actual lifter in the middle that somehow is miraculously doing the entire thing. But there we go. When I used to play FS19, many years ago on the Hagenstedt map, this is what I used to use something like this. Instead of onions, though, it was just for the sugar beet harvest, and it used to be great fun. I used to enjoy doing that. I had a lot of fun doing that, and it did look like this. Although that one had adjustable front wings on it, so it was pretty cool. This is a potato harvester rather than the sugar beet one, though, isn't it? Yeah, this is a modified potato harvester. Now, we do have a slight issue right here, so if I do a bit of a wiggle like that, and
Fritzka, mein Liebchen.
we do that a minute like that. It's all right, JJ. We'll be fine.
It's definitely not magic. It's Stark Industries, dude. Right,
JJ can go forward now. I'm going to let him carry on. His harvesters are terrible. Oh, this is brilliant.
What do you mean they are terrible? I find them quite amazing.
It's like Laurel and Hardy trying to get through a doorway here. This is awful. Oh, that's fantastic.
That's not the harvester being awful then. That's the driver, no?
Ah, no, that's the harvester. It's like we're stuck on a skating rink or something here. It's not quite right. There's definitely something a little bit hinky about it. Yeah, I think this is a potato one. I'm just having a look through. Where else? Lee J. Giles. Logic Gaming, how are you, Frith? I am doing well, thank you, despite the fact that I'm stuck in an onion harvester for some strange reason. Not quite sure why that would be, but I'm sure Smoodalini is probably chuckling and rubbing his hands together with glee over this entire thing, which, quite frankly, I think is appalling. I think it's absolutely appalling on his part.
Right now I'm driving a truck, so I'm using my hands for anything but rubbing them together. And I would never ever laugh in Schadenfreude at you.
Uh-huh.
I would never do that.
My dad used to drive a truck for a living, up and down the road, and I seen him plenty of times steering with his elbow while he was doing other things. You know, eating a sandwich, talking on the phone, that sort of thing, before it became illegal to talk on the phone while you were driving.
But
hello?
I'm not a pro, so I have to actually use my hands.
Well, it's a shame you're not actually driving then, isn't it? Because I'm sat here with a full harvester, and you're nowhere to be seen. You're parked up in the field, squatting behind a sandbar or something.
Lies, all the lies. I'm already coming up there. But I had to unload the poppy trailer, so the guys harvesting the soybeans right now
right.
Can unload somewhere.
$500,000 is not too bad going, though. I will say that's a pretty reasonable rate.
At the end of the stream, I think we will have you buy a few more new fields.
Well, you can do this. I got complete faith in your ability to mess up my harvester here and scratch it. Go on. Don't touch the harvest. What are you doing? Okay, apparently we don't have collisions on the front of the thing at all. Okay.
Like I said, Stark Technologies.
Okay. I disappeared there for a moment. My game went a bit funny, so we're hopefully now going to be working again. And I'm now having to come back in and synchronize data again. So I don't know what's happened with the stream. I'm hoping it's still going to be doing all right. Hippopotamonstrosa sesquipedaliophobia is the fear of long words. I've heard that one before. It's one of my favorites. Who knows what the fear of what is the fear described in the phobia triskaidekaphobia? Does anybody know what that one is? Ooh, I'm straight back in. Look at that. Look at the speed of that. That is fantastic. Triskaidekaphobia. Does anybody know what that is a fear of? There's a question for you. Can anybody answer? This time it was Frith. Nope, the server's not gone. I'm back. Don't worry. Fear not. I don't want the truck. I don't want that tractor. No, I don't want that truck. I'm going to keep scrolling through these machines until I find the one that I had. It's somewhere out in the middle of a field. We've got a lot of machines on this map now. There's carrots, there's potatoes, onion harvester. Is that me? That's me. I'm still... I'm still driving forwards. I'm actually now completely... What's going on here? I don't have access to this land. Oh, I know what's happened. Turn that one on. I know what happened right there. It's because I left while it still had the GPS running. It's now, yeah, now it's fine. Now it's working. Right. Afraid of the number 13. Yes, that is absolutely it. It's not the server. No, it was me. It was my computer. I get random crashes every now and then. I think it's 32 feet 9 inches. I will hopefully get that back again. And I want to go Control S on here. 32.95 on there. That's pretty close. I'd say that was pretty good. And so then, wait, I've got show lines. I don't want show lines off. I want show lines on. Have those on like that. There. It makes it easier for me to see what I'm doing. Please create or load a... I got it. Did I? Apparently I don't. I said, what did I have? I had field 32 onion was my one of choice, wasn't it? So now I need to up that one and then 33.28. So if I... Nope. If I do that, knock that down, 32.95, we'll go with that. That should work. There. And I can lower that one down. And then I can go Alt-X. I can join into the middle, into there. And we are away up across the field. There we go. Absolutely fan-schmastic. Okay, so yeah, I am getting the occasional problem with... my computer crashing on all different games, and I'm not 100% sure. It's like, it's not that I had some blue screens to start with, but the drivers have been updated and so on, and that's less of an issue now, but I'm still getting games crashing from time to time, which is an issue. I still have that, and I just had it then. The farming simulator just decided to give up completely and stop, and... So it is a slight problem from time to time, and it's something that does need to be worked on. JJ has decided to leave half a field of onions behind. He's chopped the top of them off. He's left all the rest of them behind. Which that's absolutely brilliant. Go on, JJ, get your act together, man. What are you doing? It's a good job I'm not employing you. Oh, here comes Smudo. He's going to come get some more onions here. I don't know how much we got from the last lot of onions. How much did you get for selling the last lot of onions, Smudo? I'm curious now. I think it would have been like 100,000 going by what we've had on there. Something along those lines, I think. Around about 100,000, something. We shall have to see. You're on 144p. It should go back up a little bit more to a slightly higher amount. At least that's what I'm hoping it will. Whether it actually will or not, I'm not quite sure, but we'll wait and see. We'll see how that works out. So yeah, I've been getting these like odd crashes here and there. It's gotten less as time has gone on, and I've managed to get the drivers updated and updated again and updated again. But with this new computer, I'm wondering if it's partly because I'm playing everything on 4K and recording on 4K. It is making a bit of a difference. Now, I might be playing on a 4K screen. For the stream, I'm only broadcasting it on 1080p rather than trying to I'm playing and broadcasting on 1080 rather than 4K because well, I did try one time to broadcast on the 480 sorry, 4K, not 480, 4K. But it didn't like it. It didn't like it at all. We really struggled with that. So broadcasting on 1080, and then my normal recordings are now all being done on 4K. And so I do seem to get some issues. Alright, I'm just... Anatidaephobia, the fear of somewhere, somehow, a duck is watching you. Is that actually a thing? Is that like actually really a thing? Is it like a fear of ducks watching you, and that's what it's called? Because if that is actually a thing, that is like quite. It's the fact that there's enough people in the world who are scared of ducks watching them that they've actually gone and named it. They've given it an official name. That's the bit that makes me laugh. What? But ducks watching you? Really? A duck watching you? That's the bit that. I mean, yeah. You know, if Ducky's watching the stream, that there could be that one. There is a phobia of phobias. There's an interesting one. There's all sorts of phobias. Arachnophobia. That's a really common one. Everybody knows what arachnophobia is. And then, of course, you've got Arachnophobia the film, which is just a classic. It's an absolute classic. Anybody here who has seen Arachnophobia? Tell me in the chat right now. Have you seen the film Arachnophobia? Also, tell me in the chat if a film about spiders that is designed to terrify you to your very soul, if you've not seen it before, is it something that would interest you? Would you want to watch it? Personally, I think it's a wonderful film. I've watched that film many times. It's absolutely amazing. And yes, if you have any kind of fear of spiders, Arachnophobia is not going to help you in any way, shape or form. It is an absolutely wonderful film. I love that film. Wayne Welly, hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, you have got another 30 minutes of it left. You've still got 30 minutes. Cernian did not like Arachnophobia. There's quite a few people that didn't like Arachnophobia. With the whole spiders jumping out at you and stuff like that. It's hardly surprising that there are some quite serious issues with the whole Arachnophobia. It's a generally terrifying film, and there's a lot of moments in there where if you're even a little bit nervous about spiders, watching it is going to really terrify you. It's really, really going to terrify you. Arachnophobia, the fear of bears. Run from panda. Technically, pandas aren't bears, though. Technically, pandas aren't bears. So, Mr. Maltese Panda shouldn't come under that fear right there. And I suffer from Helenologophobia. Please tell me that's not a fear of the name Helen. I saw Eight-Legged Freaks. That was, but Eight-Legged Freaks is just. Yeah, but Eight-Legged Freaks isn't a horror film, is it? That's just a funny film. That's just a funny film rather than a horror film. That was Eight-Legged Freaks. That's just funny. I did like that film. I thought that one was quite good. I think it names. Free Guy Gaming, Dr. Mean. You got names of speech impediments. Like if you stutter, the name. Like, You got a point. Who is it that decided that the name stutter should be to describe the person who really struggles to pronounce the letter T, and slurring should be the one where you got to you know, like, you got a point. Slurring, stuttering, those names, they don't work very well, do they? Why am I... It's alright, JJ. These have got no collision on them. They got no collision on them at all. I'm just wondering why my... Oh, I know why. I pressed the wrong button on there. I turned off my GPS before I started.
Fritzka, mein Liebchen.
Hello.
We have by now earned 872,000 by selling onions.
Was that 400,000 that just came in from onions?
That was the second truckload of onions, yes.
Goodness gravy me. Still not worth it. It's still not worth it.
At the end of this stream, about in the last 5 minutes or so, we gotta buy a bunch of new fields.
Right. $4 million on this map ought to get us at least half a field.
No, it will get us at least 2.
Oh well, there we go. Gamma 36. Oh, the Swifty. Hello, the Swifty. Welcome to the stream.
But we still have a few onions to sell, and then there is the soybeans. The other guys are currently... Yeah, I know, JJ. I'm already on my way.
Come on, Smuds. We've got people to unload. And me as well, for that matter. There, 90,000.
I know.
God, you too long yapping and not enough time driving. That's what the problem is. See? Now that you're busy saying that you can do it all.
I'm driving pedal to the metal, dude.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I can see. Which metal? It's not the right one. Okay, just driving along leisurely whilst headbanging to some Rammstein is not what we need right now. We need you to drive quickly and efficiently.
I don't even like Rammstein that much.
What? It's like I don't even know you sometimes.
I'm more of the Ärzte fan.
Okay. Well, we all know who your favourite songstress is. We all know who your favourite musician is.
Yes, and Leia.
I didn't know she was a songstress.
Tja.
Ah, right. Oh, Helenolagophobia is the fear of false teeth. That's brilliant. Do you know the phobia for holes? The fear of holes is the... Oh, I can't remember it now. I know that one. The fear of holes. I know it. It's quite a common one actually, because it's so bad because people like this. There was a lot of people that were using it. Eh? Right. Ciao, darling. There was quite a lot of people that were using, like, cashing in on the whole fear of holes thing, because trypophobia. It is. It's trypophobia. The fear of holes. And Wayne Welly, oxygen not included. Now love watching. Thank you very much for your support, sir. It's absolutely fantastic of you. And yes, oxygen not included. I am absolutely loving that series. I really am. That game is really good fun at the moment, and it's a genuine struggle to force myself to turn the game off and actually go and do other stuff. But yeah, it's an absolutely brilliant game. I am loving playing that game at the moment. So we're going to be playing through. I suspect we're going to get through the content on the easy setting that we're on at the moment fairly rapidly. So I'm kind of thinking that we'll do that, and then we will up the ante a bit and play a slightly more challenging version of it, and just kind of see what happens after that. So I don't quite know yet, but I'm planning to give that one a good run for its money, because I did do like a few episodes of it way back when it was very early access, and it's so much better now. There's so much improvements gone into the game. It's brilliant. But yeah, trypophobia, there was like people putting pictures on thumbnails of like poppy seed heads, the large poppy seed heads, and there was another, not whether it was poppy seed heads, there was another one as well, I can't remember now. It might have been a lily, no, not a lily. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, there was another seed head as well. It's got a whole load of holes in it, but what they were doing is they were photoshopping that into pictures of people's feet, pictures of people's faces, and all sorts of things, and making these pictures. They look really gross, right? They did look really gross. But because of the whole trypophobia thing, it was causing a lot of people a lot of distress to see these pictures, and yeah, it wasn't very pleasant. There was a lot of distress being caused right there with all of these pictures being done. Right, I've gotten rid of some of this. I'll carry on up across the field. And so eventually, YouTube said, right, no more. We're not going to allow these screenshots to be on our thumbnails. You're not going to be allowed to use that as a thumbnail any longer. And so they stopped people from using them as thumbnails. And I haven't seen any for a very long time. So they did clamp down on it pretty severely. And just stopped people from being allowed to use them at all. And I was quite pleased about that, it must be said. Because seeing these things all the time, I don't find the image particularly disturbing at all. It just reminds me of having to deal with maggoty sheep. And anybody who's ever dealt with maggots in sheep will know exactly what I'm talking about. Anybody that doesn't, that feels slightly squeamish about those kinds of images, don't ever deal with maggots on sheep, right? Just don't do it, because it's not something you ever want to experience. Lotus, yes, the lotus flowers, yes, lotus flowers, because the lotus root, that's also to do with it. You get the lotus roots, which is something that they eat in China, and like the whole big harvesting thing for digging out lotus roots. The lotus flowers, yes, it's the lotus flowers with the bit in the top. That's the one. That's the one. That's absolutely the one. Thank you very much. It's absolutely brilliant of you. Fantastic. Workplace phobia, the fear of the workplace. I think we've all got that. I think, well, we've all had that at times. My workplace these days, though, is right here in front of the computer. And I got to say, since my workplace became my living room, it's gotten a lot better. I'm a lot less nervous about going to work.
It's got to be
said. Hang on a sec.
You should be...
Hello. Yes. Bite Moose, that's me for the evening. Thank you very much, Mr. Bite Moose, for turning up. It has been absolutely fantastic to see you again. We will see you again next time. Anyway, Mr. Frithgar, you're not Mr. Frithgar, you're Mr. Smootho. I'm Mr. Frithgar. I need to get the times. What can I do for you?
Sure about that? You should be about done with the onions now.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, I've about enough of these now.
I will come back to get the last remaining onions from you.
Okay, what's this right in front of me then?
I don't know. Let me check.
Pink.
No.
Oh, sugar beet. Sugar beet.
Yeah, sugar beet. That's a different harvester. But no, you are done with harvesting for today.
Okay.
Your next job will involve sour skittles and the seed hawk. The big new planter, because I mean I can't have you work with the onions and not let you play with the new big toys.
Right.
That would be cruel.
Sounds
so
good.
I would like you...
sorry, Earthspace. Thank you very much for your support, sir. It's absolutely fantastic of you. Are you going to play Gold Crest Valley for FS19? Ooh, okay, I didn't mean to do that. No, I don't have any plans to play Gold Crest Valley. My next series is going to be, well... Instead of Alps, I'm going to be playing Hagenstedt Map, which is the one that was for FS13. But no, I don't have any plans at the moment to play Goldcrest Valley for FS19. Not at present. But anyway, carry on, Mr. Smootho.
You will grab Sour Skittles, the Seed Hawk, and let me check my plans. Corn in Field 8.
Corn in Field 8. Right, okay, I will go and do that.
Yes. That should be all... Yeah, that should be your last job for today. After you've done that, we will buy the fields, and that should be the stream.
Right. I will keep that in mind. Do you want me to just park this one up here and leave it?
No, I want you to bring it back to the main yard.
What on earth for?
To clean it and refuel it.
Clean it? I have
like
minions for things. I have minions to do things like that.
No, you do not. You are a minion on here.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, Ryder is laying down a challenge there. Ryder is questioning your abilities.
Mine?
Yep.
How come?
I don't know. You have to ask him. But anyway, Earth Space, thank you very much for your support, and I will be, like I say, I'll be playing Hagenstedt next, which is the map that used to be here for FS19. That's going to be my next one to replace the Alps series. Still not 100% sure which map I'm going to be playing with for replacing Boulder Canyon. However, there will be one coming along at some point. I'm just not quite sure which one it is yet.
Okay. I am off for now.
Okay, we will see you later. And who else we got? Joe, did you try Hills of Slovenia map? No, I don't think I have yet, actually. I don't think I've tried Hills of Slovenia. There's... What else have we got? There's cyberphobia, fear of computers. I'm terrified of them. Terrified of computers. Absolutely terrified. I am a bit nervous that it might go wrong. There's nothing worse than it going wrong while I'm in the middle of recording. Although I tell you what, it's frustrating when you're busy doing some work with a computer and then it goes wrong. I was recording the Alps series this week and I got to the end of the recording. I finished recording and then my game crashed. So I got the recording all right, but now I've got to spend an hour at my... At some point, I got to wait a minute. I'm after another tractor over here first. At some point, I got to go. At the weekend, I've got to go and log back into the game again and redo everything I did during the recording, so that I've actually got some advancement on the map for the next time that I go recording, which will be on Monday morning. So yeah, it's frustrating. There's definite frustration moments when you're using your computers and things like that happen. Right at the very end, I'm literally just about to press save. I'd finished recording, and then boom, end of it. That was it. It was all over. I didn't like it. We try IMT mods with that map and small machines. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm trying to drive and read at the same time. It's best map duo ever. I'm considering doing a stream a game at some point, a playthrough where I will do a small map with small machines again, because I have done that a bit before, so I could very well do that a little bit more. I don't remember what I was told to go and plant. Oh, yes I do, it was corn. I had to plant corn. Right, we need to scroll through it. It's alfalfa, sorghum, tobacco, millet, wheat, barley, potatoes, sugar beet, corn. How's this thing plant potatoes? Seriously, how does this plant potato? You know, a lot of the seeds I could kind of understand, but potatoes? Really? Come on. Well, are we supposed to believe there's some sort of magical machine? It's absolutely ridiculous. Be careful when turning. Right, I will be careful when turning. Why? That might be why. That might be why. Okay, I will be careful when turning. You're putting me into a round field and telling me not to go turning? It's some kind of cruel joke again, isn't it? It is some kind of cruel joke. Putting me into a round field and telling me that I can't turn the corner. Right. Fine, 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 fine. Whatever. Whatever, dudes. Whatever. I'll bring that one out over to there, like that, and just want to have a look in through here. So, yeah, a map with small machinery is one that I would like to do. Bowen and nearly crashed into a potato harvester in a bus with 70 school kids. Yeah, that's probably not the best thing to go do when you've got a bus full of kids, is to go crashing into a potato. You don't really want to crash into anything, to be honest, though, do you? Not when you're running around with a bus full of kids. That's, but, yeah. We'll I'm just hoping that everybody was okay. I'm just hoping that everybody was fine and there was nothing else. Oh, excuse me. All right. There was something else. Oh, am I going to play Sandy Bay? I don't have any intention of playing Sandy Bay this time round. I did Sandy Bay in FS15, and I did time-lapse on Sandy Bay in FS17. So I've kind of done that one quite a bit. So I got no plans for Sandy Bay at the moment. Maybe I'll take a look at it at some point, but probably not. No. Everybody else is going to be doing Sandy Bay, so I generally, as a rule, don't go for the maps that everybody else is doing. I generally like to go for maps that not everybody else is doing. I know that lots and lots of people have done Estancia Lapacho, but I do have a soft spot for that map. I really, really love the Estancia Lapacho map. It's probably one of my favorite maps of all of them. It's difficult to pick out one and say that is definitely my absolute favoritist one of absolutely all of them, but Estancia Lapacho is certainly right up there at the top of the list. It's, you know, it's that one, or there's 2 or 3 others to choose from as well that would be alright. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but you know, I don't think I could ever actually state for certain which one is 100% my absolute favourite, but it's definitely close. The pilot car. I was thinking about going. I was just looking at the story with the potato harvester going into the bus full of kids. Yeah, you really, really want to be careful doing that, don't you? Frithgar, are you looking forward to Straw Harvest DLC? Is coming out next Tuesday, and this time it's a free DLC. I've seen that. Yes, I am looking forward to the Straw Harvest DLC. I really liked it last time. I thought the Straw Harvest stuff was absolutely brilliant. I really did like using it, making the pellets and everything. It's like it adds a little bit of an extra dimension to gameplay. I will be putting it in somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. It's not going to go into the time-lapse, at least this particular series I'm running, because it's not going to fit what I'm doing with my time-lapse series at the moment. That being said, I would like to use it somewhere. I don't quite know where, but I will try and use it somewhere. Now, I'm just going to reverse that one up a little tiny bit to there like that. And then I'm going to lower it down and start it up. We're going to go Alt-C like that to start that one. And I'm going to go forward a little bit like that. And then I'm going to go Alt-E twice like that, so that we can just start this one moving forward a bit up to about there like that. And then I'm going to go Alt-E again, and that's going to give me this. And you know, I'm thinking my machine is a little bit wider than that, so let's go into here and we will auto width that bad boy to 83.66 feet like that. And there, ideal. Look at that. Now we're cooking on gas. That's much better. Right, now we can go herring up across the field, and we should be able to get the majority of this field planted. We haven't got very long left for the stream, so I don't know if we're going to get all of it done. If you would like this tractor, the Sour Skittles, plus there are 2 other variations of Skittles as well. This was inspired by a tractor that I coloured in with Valtra. Way back when we first started doing streams, actually, and I made a multicolored tractor, and someone said, oh, you should call it Skittles, because it looks like a packet of Skittles. And so then Patro Gracemark, he decided that he would actually take this tractor. Let me just put that one in there. He would take the tractor and he would go and colour in. He would take the cow edition of the Valtra, go and colour it in and put all of these different colours all over it, and then he called it Skittles. And then he's done a more powerful one, and he sort of souped it up even more so it matches the really powerful tractors on the maps, and he called that one Sour Skittles. And then we've got a little tiny Valtra which has also got colours, and it's got a base colour of purple. That is the Wild Berry edition. If you would like to get them, then head to the Discord server, and they are available to use. They're available to download on there if you would like to try them out. Now, I have just been told by Patreon, try out the... let me just put that one in over there, like that, and lower it one down. Try out the horn. He's upgraded it. Can you hear that? Can you all hear it? Please tell me you can hear that. Oh, that is amazing. I wonder if we can hear it louder in the cab. Let's go into cab. Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. Let's get moving. Oh, that is amazing. Patreon, you are an absolute legend. Patreon Gracemark, what an absolute legend. Oh, that was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. Patreon the legend strikes again. So this is all his creation right here. He's got my logo on the back of the tractor over here. And then on the side window over here, you can see Patreon's logo right there. And we've also got on the front, he's got my name up on the front on there as well. It's absolutely brilliant. He's done a lot of work on his tractor. And it does look genuinely brilliant. Oh, we actually filled in all of the gap over this side. Okay, we'll go running up over here now. If you want to be able to download these tractors, you need to join the Discord, and from there you will be able to get the server list of mods, and this one is included in the server list of mods. And there is also another mod that Patreon made. He gave that one, it was a Christmas present, that one was. And it is a small pack of Christmas presents, which are actually egg boxes. They are all decorated as Christmas presents. They look absolutely amazing. They've got a 150,000 litre capacity each. And obviously, you can alter that if you want to. Go into the XML and you could lower it down a little bit if you wanted to do that. But they're absolutely amazing. I presented those on Christmas Day. It was actually on a live... Well, not on Christmas Day. It's just before Christmas. Christmas live stream. And there we had a trailer load of gifts that Patreon had fashioned. It was absolutely wonderful. It was absolutely amazing. Who else have we got? We got new people joining the stream. Have we? Stephanie Fuchs. Hi all. Hello. Welcome to the stream. And is there somebody else? Timo Livanen. Hello. Welcome. Glitzy X4X. Hello as well. Let me just drop that one onto there, and in we go. On we go up across the field. Jared Nolan is back just in time for the very end of the stream. Hello. Welcome back. Unfortunately, yes, we are finishing up the stream now in a minute. We've got 6 minutes left. We may go on like 1 or 2 minutes just to make up for the fact that my game crashed. And then we all crashed at one point. Nobody's quite sure why that happened. But yeah, if you want a copy of this tractor, if you want to be able to drive the Sour Skittles souped up Valtra around your fields in style, then join the Discord server and you are welcome to download the mod pack for the multiplayer, and it's included in that. The other thing that I will just say, the great thing about this tractor is I used to do all of my stuff. I used to do the, well, I used to do all of it. It was the time lapses and the Let's Plays and everything. I didn't used to have a steering wheel. And so when you don't have a steering wheel and having to do keyboard steering, the articulated steer machines are a real pain. They're a real nuisance to have to try and do anything with. And so anybody that is doing that, I feel your pain. I remember what it was like having to do that. And so I would just use the most powerful non-articulated tractor that I could get and do it like that. Now, obviously, you won't be able to use this mod on console. It's not released officially for console. But if you're on PC and you're on keyboard steering, obviously on console, you're using your joypads and stuff, so it's a bit easier using the articulated machines. But if you're on keyboard steering on a keyboard, and you don't have the luxury of having access to a... Let's just bring that one over there like that. You don't have the luxury of a steering wheel, then this tractor is quite possibly the answer to your prayers, because these tractors are a lot easier to drive with keyboard steering than any articulated machine. Like, if you're trying to just nudge yourself around a corner, articulated ones, the rear end of them wiggles like this, doesn't it? It's absolutely terrible. You tap in the keyboard and it's doing this. Makes you feel seasick after a while. Makes me feel seasick just trying to remember it. That's me. It's absolutely terrible. Wayne Welly, got to go now. See you all in the next stream. We're gonna. I'm just gonna play that horn again because that was absolutely fantastic. Oh yes. Oh. Seriously, this is so cool. Right, we're gonna have to stop that so that I can get around the corner a minute. It's so brilliant. That really is absolutely amazing. Let me go in there like that, and down we go.
Mr. Fifth Car.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Yeah, that horn with the Seven Nation thing on it.
Yeah.
I'll just let you know there's been YouTubers that got copyright claims from singing or even humming copyright songs.
Oh, is there? Okay, we won't use the horn anymore then, because just in case we get a bit of a warning. Thank you for that, JJ.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, we don't want to be getting any copyright claims coming up, so we won't play that one anymore. But it's there available for people if they want to use it. So thank you very much, Mr. JJ. It's very much appreciated. We've only got a few minutes left.
Friska, mein Liebchen.
Hello. We're not going to be able to finish doing this field, I don't think. Unfortunately, we're going to be running out of time, but we will be able to go and buy these fields if that's what you want to do.
Yes, that's why I'm here. I would like you to buy field 36. I already promoted you to farm manager.
I did just feel everything lag up for a minute. Game not used to me having such responsibilities, that's what it was.
Yeah,
right.
Probably.
Field 36.
Yes, that is ready for harvest. Sunflower, I think.
Right. Field
Next.
47. We don't quite have enough money to buy that one.
We don't have the money for that one.
No,
and
so we were just a little bit shy on that one. Field 41 is another big one over here. We buy that one.
Yeah.
We can go for field 41 if you like.
Field 36, please.
Field 36. Can you, ladies and gentlemen, can you hear Smudo getting fed up with me now? He does this. Right, he's absolutely fine, and then he starts to get annoyed with me. And he's not very good at disguising the fact that he's really annoyed with me. Right.
Whatever do you mean?
I've done it. I've done exactly what you said.
Very good. Field 32 and 31 next, please.
Fine. I will do exactly as I am told. There. Are you happy now, Daddy?
Oh, please no. Stop. Whatever.
What, you said buy field 31?
Yes, I know. I know.
What do you mean stop then? You can't
now sell field 31.
You can't tell me off for doing what you told me to do.
Yes, and field 37 next, please.
Field 37, right.
Yes.
1.29 million. There.
Exactly, and then 3 big fields.
For that one.
For more, we don't have any money.
Well, we could buy 18.
No, we have a plan on how we go about the map.
We could get field 12 or field 13.
No, those come later.
We can get
first. For the next 2 fields we will get is 31 and 30.
How about field 45? And, can I interest you in a 45?
45. Up, that's up there, right? Yeah.
We got 42 and 46 together. We could buy both of those.
No, we need a little bit of cash at hand if we have to lease anything in.
Right.
So half a million on the bank account is probably best.
So just to have $500,000, just kind of lying around, not really doing anything, just in case we want to, get a takeaway or something.
Basically.
What kind of takeaway are you planning to get, dude?
Yeah, well, everybody on the Discord needs food, no?
Well, there is that. There is that. For the record, I'm not buying everybody on Discord takeaway. There's like 500 people on there. It's not happening. Right? It's not happening.
You have more than 500,000 in the bank. We can all see it here.
That's your money. Okay, you heard this. You heard this here first, ladies and gentlemen. Smoodelini has decided he is going to buy absolutely every single person on the Discord a takeaway of your choice. Just phone up and tell them that Smoodo will be paid.
No.
That's all you got to do.
I never said of your choice.
We heard you loud and clear. Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Did you hear it? We all heard Smoodo say that, didn't we? We did all hear him say it. It was, and yep, so there we go. Right, well, anyway.
Thankfully, yep. I have your bank deeds, so
since when?
I will just use your account.
Okay, right, we have got to get going, so thank you very much, everybody, for turning up to the stream. It has been a lot of fun this evening. We have absolutely had a blast. We have also done a whole load of work here in the fields. Apologies for the slight interruptions that we've had in the stream. A lot that we can do about them, but I can still apologise for them. And let me just put that one back into the ground. So, thank you very much to the moderators this evening for keeping us all on the straight and narrow and keeping us all going well. Thank you very much to all of you for turning up and chatting and asking questions and just generally keeping things going. A big thank you to the people who have joined us this evening in the live stream and done all of this work in the fields. Thank you very much, Mr. Smoodo, for running the show. And, of course, well, that's I think I've thanked everybody now. So, yeah, thank you, everybody, for turning up and watching. So, if you've enjoyed the live stream, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.